Straight up.
What's good, my guy? How you?
Yo, chilling. What's happening, man?
Everything good with you in the race right now?
Man, it's raining out here, man. This shit's
Oh,
storming.
damn.
It's in Miami.
Oh, you in Miami? All right, all right. With COVID and everything, and the world going through a lot of turmoil, evolution. Like, how you been doing now? How you, the family, everybody?
Shit, I've been good, man. You know, just grinding, man. You know, I got this new single with Jacquees called Satisfied that's out everywhere. They
Facts,
can download it, stream it,
facts.
wherever. That shit fly. You know what I'm saying? Some baby making
Okay,
shit.
got you, got you. I know. A lot of people been quarantined up. A lot of people getting their quarantine base, so they definitely need something that they could just lay up to, chill to, and I think that record provide exactly that. So why you choose Jacquees for the record?
Say that again.
So why choose Jacquees for this record?
I mean, that was always my first choice, man. I think Jacquees, he got a good tone. You know what I'm saying? When it come to baby making music, like he got a good tone, and texture about his voice. But originally, I did ask Hey, hold on. Oh, yeah, I did ask Pleasure to do this shit originally, but
Keep it in the family.
yeah, P ain't he
He
couldn't
wasn't with
do it
you.
or whatever.
All
So
right,
I
all right.
ended up getting Jacquees to do it.
Got you. Okay. Well, because Jacquees said he was the king of R&B not too long ago. So I think it's only fitting that you choose the king of R&B, well, the self-proclaimed king of R&B to do the record. So I ain't even mad at you with that.
Yeah, I mean, shit, he the king in his own world, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
to his fans, he definitely a king.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one thing about black folks, man. Like, you know, it's a bunch of kings, my nigga. All
Yeah.
those kings,
Facts.
nigga. T.I. the king of the South. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? You ask me, shit, Rick Ross could be a king.
Miami.
Trick Daddy a king, nigga. Trader Trick
Yeah.
a king. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, it's all those kings, man. That's when you go to them other countries, nigga, it'll be a bunch of motherfucking kings. Every
Oh yeah.
country got a
Hell
king.
yeah. Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's facts though. And since you one of the Pretty Ricky, you being with Pretty Ricky doing it with your brothers, y'all came out in the mid 2000s, so y'all was in that perfect spot where R&B was just straight lit. R&B was straight lit. So like, what you think
You say
with
R&B
hip hop?
was what?
I said R&B was lit, R&B been lit, but y'all came in the spot in the early
Shit,
two
when
thousands.
we came out, it wasn't no R&B. We
Think
brought
so?
that shit back. Yeah, for sure,
Okay,
100%,
okay.
nigga. It was crunk music. It was Lil Jon
That's when
and
the
the East
South got
Side
popped off.
Boys.
You right?
It was Lil Scrappy. It was
Yeah,
Pitbull. Yeah, it was all rap, nigga. It wasn't no
yeah.
R&B.
But I mean,
And
you had
that's
like
why we blew up.
Usher and Alicia Keys. Feel me? That's when Confessions came out. Like y'all came out right after that. So it was like it was
Right
more
after we came out right after what?
like Confessions. Cause y'all came out with Ground with Me came out with '05,
Yeah, Confessions was like,
'04. Confessions
yeah,
was '04.
that
Yeah,
was yeah, that was Usher. That was that era because Usher did the record with Lil Jon, Lovers and Friends.
yeah.
You know what
Facts,
I'm
facts.
saying?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so what do you think of the state of R&B right now with hip hop being so huge and massive and worldwide? What you think of the state of R&B right now?
It's like it was back then.
Hmm.
It's like it's little sprinkles of it. It ain't no R&B. You know they need records like this. You know what I'm saying? That give you that R&B feel. It's still rap, but it give you a hint of R&B while
Yeah,
it transition back to where it's at. You know what
got
I'm
you.
saying? That's what made the Millennium Tour so big because
Facts.
it was all of the art. I heard you earlier. You say it canceled, but the tour ain't get canceled. It got postponed.
Oh, postponed. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly, because of COVID. Yeah. So, like, where were you when you first got that news that everything got postponed? Like, what was your reaction? What was you doing? Where was you at?
We was on tour. I feel like we was in North Carolina or something, or Fayetteville or something. I can't remember what city we was in,
Yeah,
but we did the performance and then we had a meeting with our promoter, which I can't talk about what we talk about in the meeting or whatever.
yeah.
But yeah, we postponed the dates till further notice.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Which is
Yeah,
purely because of
yeah. COVID.
coronavirus and the
Yeah.
COVID-19 because the tour was selling out every city. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, hell
Everybody
yeah.
still got their tickets, man. They still sliding. Like this definitely the tour to go to. It ain't no other tour that's bigger than this, man.
Nah, facts. Nah, I went to the first one. I was at the first Millennium Tour last year, so and that shit was crazy. Like when y'all came out for
Yeah,
me, I
yeah,
was like in
yeah.
like seventh grade and shit. So like that was my bag right there. I'm in seventh grade singing to the Jones, like all Pretty Ricky shit. Feel me? Like I'm like 11, 12 years old, like singing Pretty Ricky shit. Like,
Right.
but like with that, so since this tour got postponed, like what can you say about your experience from the first one?
Man, it's a vibe, man. Like anybody that went
Mm-hmm.
to the tour, they know it's nostalgic. It take you back down memory lane.
Facts.
You slide with your best friend and your girlfriend or your first.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Facts.
it's you know you taking a lot of these girls got kids. They putting their kids up on game on like, hey,
Yeah.
this what real R&B is. Let me
Facts.
show you something real quick. You
Exactly.
know what I'm saying? So that's all.
With Pleasure leaving the group, and like a midst of your success, and then y'all coming back.
Pleasure ain't never leave the group.
He kind of did like his MJ thing. Like he did his
Huh?
solo, went to do his solo, and then came back. He went to do like his Michael Jackson, did his solo, came back.
It wasn't like Michael Jackson either. It was Pleasure P. Like he did his solo thing, and then he did his thing. That's all.
So was it tough just coming back and to reconvene for the Millennium Tour? It was all good.
Say that again.
I said, was it tough to get everybody back together to do the Millennium Tour, or it was like
Nah,
easy?
nah. We talked about it 2 years straight on Love and Hip Hop before we did the tour.
Yeah,
Like
facts.
everybody watched that on VH1. They watched us go through the arguments, the fussing, which was primarily about there was creative arguments about
Got you.
the music, but
Yeah.
we was already vibing already, man. We
Mm-hmm.
already had been doing music. The album damn near done. If we want to put out an album, like we got enough songs. We got enough songs probably to drop 2-3 albums. You feel me?
Okay. So another Pretty Ricky album in store. That's what you're saying.
Nah, I ain't say that.
Oh. So what you say? You say you got y'all got enough music to put
Yeah,
out an album, but
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not but it's not gonna come. All right,
Yo,
we back. Yo.
yeah, my bad about that. My shit
No, you good, you
down.
good. So yeah, like you were saying, you said Pretty Ricky got enough music to drop albums, but it's not gonna come out yet.
Yeah, I don't know, man. We be juggling with that shit. Like we ain't really
Okay.
pressed to put out no album. Anything that we really do be for the fans.
Mm-hmm.
I know they want an album. You know what I'm saying? We talked about it. Like we be cutting records and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I mean, we just dropped Body. We dropped the single form. You know what I'm saying? Like we do it in little spurts every now and then.
Okay.
We like let's go in the studio. Let's cut some. I think the best chance they gotta get in the album is when we on tour. We together every day. We talking Pretty Ricky business. Then maybe we can make that decision. You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense. That makes sense. Right now, everybody kind of doing their own thing right now. It's hard to get everybody together. So when y'all finally together, it makes sense to drop something. So I ain't mad at that.
Yeah.
But with so all right. So my thing is, I want to hear the story about Pretty Ricky. Y'all first getting together. I know all y'all brothers. What take it from when y'all decided to do music as a collective, and then for y'all performing or auditioning for Craig Cowman at Atlantic.
You say you want to talk about what?
Like, when did y'all first start? When y'all was younger, when y'all first started the group, when did y'all decide like, all right, we're gonna do this as brothers, as a collective, we're gonna start a group? Take it from there all the way to when y'all first got y'all deal.
Nah, it ain't work like that. Like we was doing music because that's what we know how to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And we was just trying to get pussy. We ain't care about blowing up too much. We was just trying to fuck Miami up, be the most popular niggas in Miami, and
I feel that.
fuck all the baddest bitches and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it just ended up turning into a hit record, and Craig Cowman coming down and signing the group, and he made us priority at Atlantic. We was like their number one priority.
Yeah.
And Pretty Ricky is Atlantic Records and Warner Brothers highest grossing artist. Highest grossing R&B artist for
R&B artist,
one. And then second grossing urban artist. The highest grossing
Got you.
urban, highest grossing
Y'all
urban
came
artist
in
guy.
wilding.
Huh?
Y'all came in with two. I say y'all came in with 2 joints off the bat. Ground Me, Your Body, and drop Blue Star, and it was over after that. It was like y'all shut shit down. So y'all.
That went platinum, and then we tried Late Night Special. That was #1 5 weeks straight. That's about platinum too. And then
So
I just heard we about 25 mil away from a billion streams on
oh
Pandora.
shit, that's lit. Congrats,
Yeah,
yo.
yeah, that's
Like I
big
said,
work.
y'all got that classic R&B feel. And so at the late night special, we know y'all had a transition. I think at that time y'all brought in Foreplay. So
Who?
Foreplay,
I don't know what you're talking about.
the dude that the dude that was singing on the track at the pleasure.
Bro, I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Nah, when y'all dropped H-Town, when y'all did the remix
Hey, you know
to the
what?
H-Town.
When I started doing the interview with you, I said you was weird. Like, why you talking to me about Foreplay, nigga? This shit, Pleasure P, Pretty Ricky. I don't about to give a fuck about no nigga named Foreplay.
My nigga, I'm just talking about the group. Like that's Pretty Ricky
Yeah,
history.
I
Like
don't want to talk about none of that shit, man. I want to
that's
talk
all you
about.
gotta say. You feel me? No, I feel you. So what people gotta expect?
I knew it was some crazy shit when you talk about Pleasure left the group. Why would you say Pleasure left the group if we just did 2 seasons of Love and Hip Hop in front of the whole world, talking about our issues and our problems, and talking about a nigga not leaving the group, that it was fucked up management. We just talked about that in front of everybody.
No, that's
Okay,
fact.
like all your questions be like tricky question, like
That ain't tricky, bro. I'm
it,
talking about
for
history of the group.
a nigga who ain't seasoned, you're talking right into a corner of wherever you're trying to go with. I don't know where you going yet, but like,
Yo. It ain't none of that, my nigga. Like I fuck with you. I fuck with Pretty Ricky. I fuck with the
oh,
record. Feel me? Like
don't nobody want to talk about no has been ass, wanna be ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga,
word.
that shit ain't happening.
Nah, fact. 100%. So what can what can the people expect from Baby Blue going forward? I know you just dropped the record with Jacquees. What else you got in store?
Shit, that's it. I'm just dropping this record and
Word,
keep it
fact.
moving.
I bet. You gonna
Man,
be on the next season?
man, hey, man.
What's
Hey,
up?
man.
What you pointing for? Like, what's up?
You a tricky interviewer, man. They need to hire you at like one of these, like hip. They need to hire you, man.
Yo, I'm being straight up, my nigga. Like I'm being straight up. I ain't being tricky, bro.
Nah,
Like,
you being tricky, man.
bro, my nigga, like we chopping it up like on some regular shit, like. Like, all right, bro. Like you, like what? So you dropping this record?
That like me act like, hey man, remember that girl that burnt you back in high school,
Oh,
bro?
see you wilding. See now you
Hey,
wilding. That's
remember
OD.
that
Nah.
girl you hit raw and she burnt you, nigga?
See now you
I
wilding, bro.
remember.
Ain't
She can't.
nobody. But
Shit. When
I'm
you were
talking about the
missing, it was
history of the
burning,
group, though.
nigga. That's like me
See
saying that. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like some shit. Hey,
that.
everybody got a chapter in their life they don't read out loud.
Oh, I bet. That's all you had to say. You was like, bet. You don't want to revisit that chapter. That's all you had to say. You said that. Cool. Next
I mean, what's
subject.
understood don't even need to be said. Like that shit.
I mean, but it wasn't understood to me. Like, I want to hear from somebody from the group. You from the group, you said it, and I was like, all right, cool. Like, that's what it is. So, any virtual ideas as far as the Millennium Tour, performing on live, performing on Zoom, or anything?
We just waiting on these niggas to hit us with the new dates and shit, and then we gonna let the fans know. But for the most part, shit, it's they know we coming, man. The Millennium Tour is the biggest urban tour in America. Like, when we come, we shut the whole city down.
Got you. So you've been keeping up with any of these versus battles? You know they got DMX and versus the Snoop the versus battles that Timbaland and Swiss Beats made up.
Who I think gonna win?
Yeah, DMX and Snoop. Who you got?
Snoop, nigga. Snoop got the bangers. I fuck with DMX though.
Yeah.
Like, DMX definitely had an era, but nigga, Snoop done had 5 eras, nigga.
That's facts.
Snoop
From the 90s.
Snoop done had 5 motherfucking eras. He's still dropping records, goddamn.
Yeah, nah. Snoop came through a couple years ago, hit us with some gospel shit. Ain't nobody expect that.
With
Ain't
some
nobody
reggae
expect
shit.
that. The reggae shit too.
Gospel, nigga, he done did it all, nigga. And went platinum.
Everything. So if y'all did, if Pretty Ricky did verses, who do you think from y'all era would be a perfect matchup to really get a fan some true 2000s R&B?
Yeah, it ain't nobody that do even the same style of music that we do.
But just to get a fan song.
If the fans wanted to see some shit, the only thing they gonna want to see is Pretty Ricky versus B2K. You know what I'm saying? Just because that's the closest to the type of music. But man, we got records, so it ain't even no comparison. But I mean, shit, any fucking R&B group versus is gonna be dope, nigga. It could be motherfucking Pretty Ricky versus Audition to be raw. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be raw.
You could throw Jodeci in there, Drew Hill in there.
I mean, New Edition did rap. New Edition rapped a little bit of their shit too.
Yeah, facts. Yeah. So it makes sense. Okay, cool, man. Well, Baby Blue, I know everybody know who you are. If you got anything else that you're promoting, anything outside of music that you're promoting right now, any entrepreneurship ventures?
Nah, we need one of these magazines to hire your ass, nigga. You need like 5 magazines or something, so you can interview one of these niggas ask them goddamn questions. Goddamn it, I'm finna root for you. I'm finna be like,
I appreciate you, bro. I
appreciate
you. Good looks, my guy. Baby Blue, I appreciate you, bro. You rocking with Jiggy Jones. Hey, yo, appreciate you coming through. Hey, everybody, make sure y'all stream that Satisfied record. Baby Blue featuring Jacquees, self-proclaimed king of R&B in Miami right now. Yo, how is Miami right now? You know that's like the epicenter of COVID. How is that shit?
Miami shut down, man. Ain't nothing moving in Miami. Everything closed.
Man, clubs,
like
bars.
World War IV or something. I don't know what it is.
Damn.
This shit look like one of them movies, nigga. 48. What that shit is?
48 hours.
Yeah, 48 hours. Goddamn it! I seen a zombie last night.
Oh shit, that's different. That's different.
I seen a zombie last night. Man.
What the fuck you want to do when a zombie pull up?
Shit, hit him with that chopper.
Yo, I ain't mad at that. Yo, Baby Blue, make sure you get to your destination safe, bro. Yo, we definitely gonna holler. I appreciate you too. Saying coming through, chopping it up with me, man. We gonna stream that record and make sure you get it, man. We're looking forward to that Millennium Tour too.
Appreciate you. Hey, if you bump into that nigga foreplay, tell that nigga suck my dick.
Hey, yo, I ain't gonna bump into him. I don't know, man. All right, bro, I'm gonna holler. This nigga crazy.